Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Badash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, the great millstone that rule well. And peace and blessing be multiplied on all you Akim pushing this word in all sincerity and in truth. All right, shalom to the hopeful elect, the 144,000. All right, and the rest of the men, women, and children that will receive mercy from the Lord in these last days. All right, shalom to the scattered Israelites that are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, who may look like the other nations, but your spirit is knit with this truth. You're continuously calling upon the names of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, and you're constantly watching these videos, being edified. You are more than likely part of the 12 tribes of Israel. All right, no matter what you look like, no matter where you may be, this message and this gospel is for you. All right. I'm the brother Dama Agibar, out here with another live lesson like we do week in and week out to come out here and prophesy and chant down Babylon the Great, which is prophetically known as America in the Holy Bible. All right, and like we do week in and week out, we come out here and do these live shows out here on the highways and the byways, casting out this net of truth to reel in the hopeful elect, the 144,000. All right, the chosen of the 12 tribes of Israel, which consist of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right. And for all the seed of Israel, like I said earlier, even those Israelites that are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, who may look like the other nations, hey, like Elder Malcolm always says, this is not some black thing, all right? This is an Israelite thing. It's a lineage thing, all right? And in these last days, the Lord has commanded his prophets and the men of the Lord to come out here to preach this gospel of the kingdom of heaven, all right? And it's only for the elect, all right? The chosen, the predestinated ones. And 2/3 of our people, hey, you're just going to have to die here on this side, but you'll come back in the kingdom of heaven through the loins of the elect, all right? Now, I don't really have a title for this week, but, I got some precepts written down. I'll start getting into some of those and then see where the Spirit takes me. But, like we say every week, man, hey, this is another day, another week closer to our salvation. The Lord in these last days is showing our true enemy, Esau Edom, which is the so-called white man. He's making his moves to bring in this new world order, all right? And he has the perfect candidate, the perfect guy, the perfect demon in office, Donald J. Trump, to bring in, this new digital beast system. This is why he has Elon Musk. He has all these tech geeks, all of these, individuals who are, prime candidates to bring in this whole digital beast system. Trump has given them the keys to Babylon, and it's going to be through Donald Trump that this third world war is going to come, the issuing of the mark of the beast, and the end of this society. And we believe that wholly through faith. And if you look at what's happening around the world and what's happening, geopolitically, you look at the Trump administration already in almost 2 weeks in office, man. He is making some major, serious moves, which is moving prophecy forward. He's doing a hell of a job of literally isolating America, man. Trump, he's puffing at all of his enemies. You got a lot of the NATO and the EU. They're looking at America sideways. A lot of the, Trump is doing all these tariffs, doing all these different executive orders, which is really isolating America and pissing off a lot of the allies, which is exactly what we need to bring forward prophecy, man. So, hey, man, the water Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai for putting the perfect devil in office, man. All right, and those of us who are in this truth, we're seeing these things, man. Hey, we're getting more and more excited. Hey, the Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is turning things up. Hey, man, and things are moving in our favor, and things are moving closer to our salvation and our deliverance out of this captivity, out of this land of darkness, as darkness itself, America, man. And in the meantime, the prophets are prophesying, the elect are being sealed, 2/3 or 2/3 it up, and hey, man, the damn devil is doing exactly what the devil needs to be doing in these last days, man. So hey, the water Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, and hey, man, and as we see, man, hey, things are getting tighter. Hey, things is getting more and more. We're being pushed more in serious times to where our faith is getting ready to be ultimately tested here in these last days, man. And the Lord is about to do a major work, and He's about to separate those that serve Him truly and from those that are not serving Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You got a lot of these false prophets coming out in these last days with these bugged out doctrines. Showing themselves to be more and more possible sellouts, possible agents, possible, false prophets, bug outs, weirdos, as concerning the doctrine of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. And the Lord is also showing who His true servants and true prophets are in these last days, all right? And those of us who have been fighting the good fight, who have been, diligent, who's been serving Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man, hey, we're about to, pretty soon, man, hey, it's going to pay off for us, man. We just got to remain diligent, remain focused, man. Don't get caught up with all don't get caught up in the affairs of this life. Keep doing what you got to do, and serving Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai in all truth and sincerity, keeping your nose clean, staying focused, man, not getting too caught up in this world, being satisfied with your daily bread and whatever position the Lord has you in these last days, man, and continue to move forward and continue to stick to prophecy, man. All right, and don't get too caught up with all the bullshit that's going on out here, because we're in a time now to where the Passover is about to come up, and we know during the time of the Pesach it's always a heavy sifting. A lot of guys bug out, a lot of guys go astray. The Lord does a lot of sifting, and a lot of guys fall out. You know what I mean? So we got to make sure that we're continuously examining ourselves, making sure that we're continuously praying, man, and continue to fight this good fight, man, because hey, it's about to get real serious, like I said earlier, man. To where all of our faith is about to be tested. To where we got to start preparing ourselves to be more in uncomfortable positions. You see, we know this devil is about to come down with great wrath, man. Trump is spewing great things. He's talking about coming up against anti-blams. He's talking about what's the word I'm looking for? Kicking American citizens out of this country. If you're a so-called criminal, if you're a violent offender, shit, hey, pretty soon, even if you're claiming to be a prophet of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai and proclaim myself to be an Israelite, that pretty soon could be a deportable, offense in this society, man. So hey, we just gotta, remain diligent, remain strong, and just, hey, man, let's just keep serving Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and no matter what situation and no matter what capacity, man. All right, so let me get this first precept, and then see where the Spirit takes me, man. All right. So the first one I got is Second Ezra, the second chapter, and I'm gonna start at the 34th verse, man. Because I did a video earlier this week, just highlighting the fact that, man, hey, as long as we have this truth, man, we have the greatest commodity here on this planet Earth, man. We have this truth, and we have the gift of faith, which is not just given to any and everybody, man. This gift of faith and true understanding of this wisdom and this knowledge is not just given to any everyday, ordinary Israelite, man. So we have to consider ourselves highly favored and blessed in the sight of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai to be in our right minds. Like I was saying in the video I did earlier this week, when you look out in the world and you see Jake, you just watch Jake. You just watch these people in this world, man. Hey, we're truly fortunate and blessed, man. And I saw some Jakes, man. It's just 2/3 to the core, and I just thank Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai that the Lord didn't leave me in that dead state. Still being in that dead body, man. Not knowing that I'm an Israelite, not having the names of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, not having no hope, man. And having, and not being stuck, having my hope and all of my eggs in the basket of America, Babylon the Great, man. You see these Jakes, man, they're completely through. They're just beyond through. You see the so-called Negro woman, she's through. She's out of her goddamn mind. She's turned after Satan. And all these Jakes, even these people, these other heathens of the world, man, they're completely just wandering around here in Babylon the Great with no hope, with no future, and everything that they have hope in is in shit that is vain, shit that is worthless, and shit that's going to ultimately be destroyed, man. So we got to, hey, man, praise Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai every day, man, that we have the eyes to see and the ears to hear, and the Lord didn't just leave us out in the world totally just black, man, because that's the last place you want to be, is be black, Mexican, Puerto Rican, Jamaican, or a Haitian here in Babylon the Great, man. That's the worst condition you could ever find yourself in, man. It's the lowest of the low, man. And hey, the water Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. So this is 2 Ezra chapter 2, verse 34. Well, I saw that 33. It says, I, Esdras, receive a charge of the Lord upon the Mount Oreb, that I should go unto Israel. But when I came unto them, they set me at naught and despised the commandment of the Lord. So hey, we're in that lot of Esdras too. The Lord sent us out here to Israel, sending the prophets, rising us up early, sending us, but what? Our people, they're at naught against us. The majority, 2/3 of our people, all right, they set us as as something that's worthless, something that doesn't have any meaning, something that's not beneficial to them, man. And ultimately, you know, as something that just needs to be discarded and ignored and just walked on by as if, you know, what we're saying is not detrimental to their life. You know, they don't understand that we're out here through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. You know, Jake see the prophets and the men of the Lord, and they think we just a bunch of niggas that just woke up one day and decided to just put on garments and come out here and just scream at the top of our lungs and call the so-called white man the devil and to cuss out the so-called black woman, man. No, this is a high ordained calling from Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, the creator, man. All right? And like I said, you know, Jake just look at this as a thing of naught, man. But it's all good though. You know, like I said, hey, that's the lot that 2/3 have been given. So we should be very thankful and humble to the fact that the Lord didn't leave us as one of these 2/3 that's just walk by the prophets every day, be on the comment board talking shit, you know, and just being lost in the sauce and being a nigga here in America, man. Being a product and a creation of the so-called white man, a goddamn the lowest life form on the planet, you know, besides Esau, is a so-called black man or a Latino or a Mexican or an Israelite who don't know who the hell he is here in Babylon the Great, man. That's one of the worst things that you can possibly be on this planet, man. But the Lord didn't leave us in that state, all right? It says, verse 34, it says, and therefore I say unto you, O ye heathen, and this heathen is talking about Israel. Because when Jake don't know who they are, they're not in his truth, they're not serving Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, they're not surnaming themselves after the name of Israel, they're basically a bunch of goddamn heathens, man. Because what? They're living like a heathen, they worship false idols, they eat abominations, and they are contrary to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. They walk 100% contrary to who they truly are. So that makes them a bunch of degenerates, man. Oh, let me get that real fast. See? And this is what 2/3 of our people are likened unto, is being, let me get this. Goddamn degenerate, man. Right, like I said, he called them a bunch of heathen because that's what Jake is like. Let me start here. This is Jeremiah chapter 2, verse. This is Jeremiah 2:17. It says, "Hast thou not procured this unto thyself, and that thou hast forsaken Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai thy God, when he led thee by the way? And now what hast thou to do in the way of Egypt, to drink the waters of Sihor? Or what hast thou to do in the way of Assyria, to drink the waters of the rivers?" And this is symbolic talk. This is the Lord telling Israel, what the hell you got to do to be drinking the waters of Egypt? And that water can be synonymous with the philosophies of Egypt, man. Just like our people right now, they're in this spiritual Egypt in America, but guess what? They drink the waters and the philosophies of America, which is spiritually Babylon the Great, man. And the Lord is saying, well, you ain't got no business, you know, like I said, being black, being a Latino, being the so-called black African American, Latino American, and being in that American vibration and that American spirit, man. You know, celebrating the 4th of July, you know, celebrating Christmas, being totally fully immersed in the shadow of Egypt after the ways of America, man. See, and this is why 2/3 of our people are likened unto heathen, because they have gone after and they live after the ways of the heathen. It says, "Thine own wickedness shall correct thee, and thy backsliding shall reprove thee. Know therefore and see that it is an evil thing and bitter that thou hast forsaken Yahweh thy power." See? And that's what 2/3 of our people are doing and will continue to do until ultimately they're going to be destroyed here in Babylon the Great, man. You see? And it's a very evil thing. Like I said earlier, you know, Jake, you know, they see the prophets and the men of the Lord. They walk by, they scoff, they talk shit. I ain't trying to hear that Israelite shit. Look, man, you know, I got these, you know, Jake just totally spitting on the prophets and not taking heed to this warning and wanting nothing to do with this correction and with the and returning back to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. It's a very evil thing. But like I said, but Jake don't realize that. But they're gonna realize it, especially when the Lord, you know, turns it up on Egypt and bring the plagues upon this place, bring the famine, bring the race riots, bring the financial collapse. When the Lord shuts down all this entertainment, this bread and circus, when the Lord put the spirit on Trump to start putting his foot really deep inside you Negroes and Latinos and Native Americans' asses, when you done went and voted for this man, you put your faith in this society, when that shit when that bridge breaks, man, when that levee crashes and this society that you trusted in for all this time totally just bust down on you, man, then you're gonna realize how it was an evil thing that you didn't return to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. You see, that's when the scriptures say, and then when they pull the plug on this internet, when this truth ain't out here no more, when the Lord pulls the prophets off the highways and the byways, and you, Jake, finally realize that we was telling the truth, that's when you're going to realize that you putting off from day to day and not wanting anything to do with Yahweh Hashem Yahushai was an evil thing, man. And when that judgment comes, and when all hell breaks loose upon you, hey, then you're going to come to your senses, but it's going to be too late for the majority of you, man. It says, let me read that again. It says, know therefore and see that it is an evil thing and bitter that thou hast forsaken Yahweh thy power. And that's what America means, man. A martyr, it means bitter. But like I said, you see, Jake is so blind, they don't understand that being here in America is a very bitter thing, man. You see, Jake thinks just because, you know, they got these little privileges that they think are freedoms, that they can be a demon, a hoe, a slut, a tranny, a homo, a thug, a drug user, a drug seller, you know what I mean? A nigga, a coon. You know what I mean? Or whatever the fuck Jake take pleasure here in this society. They think that that everything is all good, man. You see? Hey, but when the judgment for you being in that spirit finally hits, that's when you're gonna find it to be very bitter. And you're gonna, hey, even when the whole pandemic came, hey, America was very bitter to these Jakes, man. And what happened when everything got locked down? That's when Jake was coming to the prophets, listening to this word. You know, subscribing to the men of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. But what? As soon as Babylon opened back up his gates, once Esau gave you the green light to go back into the world and be a nigga and a slut and a hoe and a freak and a weirdo, hey, you basically bounced on this truth. You bounced on being an Israelite. You bounced on Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. But it's all good though. Hey, you're gonna reap exactly what you sow, and you're gonna find out ultimately that it's gonna be a very bitter thing in these last days, man. When the Lord truly turns up and He totally lets this sinking ship known as Babylon sink, man. With you niggas on it. It says, let me see. Yet seeing that it is an evil and bitter that thou hast forsaken Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai thy God, and that my fear is not in thee, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts. For of old time have I broken thy yoke and burst thy bands, and thou saidest, I will not transgress, when upon every high hill and under every green tree thou wanderest playing the harlot. And that's Jake, man. They enter everything else except Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, man. You see, Jake is caught up in every fucking philosophy. They're Christians, they're Baptists, they're Egyptologists, they're atheists, they're just niggas. You know what I mean? They're Latin, they're this, they're that. They're everything except who they were truly created to be. Right? It says, yet I planted thee a noble vine. You see? So Israel by nature is a noble vine, a royal vine, you know? Like I said, a chosen people of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And it comes with, you know, law, statutes, and commandments. It comes with a legacy, with a heritage, certain things you're supposed to do and not do, but our people have forsaken those things, man. They don't want to be that royal and noble people, even to this day. Here it is, we're telling Jake that they're the most special people on the planet, and what is the first thing they say? What about the so-called white man? All right, all they want to do is save Daddy Esau, man. And they don't want to be special. Well, no, my God wouldn't do that. God loves everybody. John 3:16. And they're going to all of this beat down Stockholm syndrome. That's when the Stockholm syndrome kicks in. When we tell Jake they're special, they're a chosen people, that they're separate, that the Most High is a separatist, that He chose them, the first thing Jake do is they revert back to that degenerate state. Want everybody to be equal, want everybody to be special. But everybody is not special, man. Everybody is not chosen, man. You see, but you 2/3 of you, Jake, you're not gonna get that until you're in the kingdom of heaven, man. Hey, the Lord's He's gonna force it upon you. He's gonna create you for that to already be in you. But as of right now, only the elect only we're in the spirit of understanding that we are noble, we are special, we are separate, man. We are better than these heathens. We were, you know, chosen to be a special and separate people to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, man. All right. It says, yet I planted thee a noble vine, wholly a right seed. How then art thou turned into the degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me? Like I said earlier, by being caught up in all these different philosophies, worshiping all these false gods, you know what I mean? Living according to the way of the heathen, man. You made yourself become degenerate. Let's look at that word degenerate. All right? That's what 2/3 of our people are, man. The word degenerate is sawar. It says degenerate, deteriorated. It says removed. It says to a degenerate branch or shoot. Degenerate branches of a strange vine. Let me go to the root words. It says to turn aside, to depart from the way, to be removed, to cause to turn aside, to put aside, leave undone, abolish. You see? To be plucked away, rebel, be sour. Yeah, that's what Jake turned into. You know, a damn stinkberry, man. You went from being a noble, righteous, holy people to a goddamn degenerate plant, man. Unrecognizable. You totally are the complete opposite of what you were created to be. So now, instead of being noble and royal, you're a scumbag, you're a dirtbag, you're lowly, you're a peasant, man. Because why? Because you've taken on the vibration and the ways of these heathens in the way that is not good, man. All right. It says, it says, how art thou then turned into a degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me? Let's look at that word strange, man. That's why in Ezra he called you, he said, you heathen, because you became strange to the Most High. The word is nakra. It says foreign, alien, a foreigner, unknown, unfamiliar. You see, and that's what Jake came. You became unfamiliar to the Most High because you became like the heathen. I mean, and that's literal, man. Not only from the things that you were worshiping, but you would put on the attire of the heathen. You would do your hair like the heathen. You would learn the heathen tongue, put on the heathen attire, worship the heathen gods. You know, so when the Lord looked down, you became a whole different goddamn, a whole different person, man. Kind of like Michael Jackson, man. You know, here it is. He was a dark skinned with an afro, with a big wide nigga nose. But after being in Hollywood and being around these Edomites, man, by the time he died, man, supposedly got Villalago, he turned to he did a 180, man. You know, he became a goddamn degenerate plant. You see, and that's how 2/3 of our people are, man. And that's why Ezra referred to you as being heathen. You became strange. It says, for though thou wash thee with nitre and take thee much soap, yet thine iniquity is marked before me, saith the Lord Yahweh. How can thou say, I am not polluted? I have not gone after Balaam, meaning another god, man. It says, see thy way in the valley, know what thou hast done. Thou art a swift dromedary traversing her ways, a wild ass used to the wilderness that snuffeth up the wind at her pleasure. And that's Jake, man. You know, Jake do whatever is pleasing unto them. They're not trying to live their life according to the obedience and the fear of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. The Lord say don't eat pork. Jake will give you 110 different ways of why you can eat pork, man. The Lord tell you put away these idols and don't worship that white Jesus is an idol. Jake will give you 1,000 reasons why that's wrong and why the Lord ain't tripping, man. You see? It says, in her occasion, who can turn her away? All they that seek her will not weary themselves. In her mouth they shall find her, right? And that's Jake, man. When Jake is in this Christianity, you can't turn that nigga away from that. Even if we drop all this truth, precepts, wisdom, knowledge, understanding, going to the Greek, going to the Hebrew, going to artifacts, archaeology, history. Hey, when Jake is caught up in that Christian spirit, man, you can't turn that nigga away from that, man. And a lot of these Jakes are gonna be stuck into that until ultimately they're destroyed, man. All right, it says, and I say therefore, back in 2 Ezra 2:34, and therefore I say unto you, O you heathen, meaning you degenerate Jakes, you 2/3. It says that hear and understand, look for your shepherd. And who's our shepherd? It's Yahushua, man. That's the ultimate shepherd. It says, he shall give you everlasting rest, for he is nigh at hand that shall come in the end of the world, you see? And the Lord has set up the prophets and the men of the Lord to lead you unto the shepherd, which is Yahushua, man. So that when he makes his second return, hey, that's who we're going to be looking for. Well, the elect, we're going to be looking up. Right now, we're hastening the return of Yahushua, praying to Yahushua, calling upon his name, telling the Lord to come back, deliver us, and save us, man. So we're looking for our shepherd, which is Yahweh Shai Hamashiach, not no goddamn Jesus the Christ, man. But you know, but the majority of our people, hey, their shepherd is going to be Esau Edom, Donald Trump. Hey, when Esau comes with this mark of the beast, with this digital technology, with this fourth industrial revolution, a lot of our people are going to look to that as being their shepherd. Because what? Hey, just like it said, right? That's cold, right? Watch this. How it said, look for your shepherd, he will give you everlasting rest. Well, Jake is looking to Esau and this fourth industrial revolution and artificial intelligence and what Esau got going to receive their everlasting rest. Because he's already telling you with this technology, he's going to give you life extension. He can cure all these diseases, that you're too stupid and slow to be, you know, to do all these things. So Esau is going to put AI in place, you know, to basically to be your savior through this technology, through the MOTB. Give you a universal basic income. You ain't got to work. We'll let the robots do the work. You just got to sit back and relax and kick your feet up, you know, and put a neural link in your brain, put this microchip in your ass, and trust in our science. Don't ask no questions. No more free speech. No more opinions, man. Look, just let us merge you with this technology and with machine, and we can make you gods, man. See, so a lot of our people are going to be looking for Esau and this system as to be their shepherd and to give them everlasting rest, man. But we're looking toward Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, our Lord and Savior, man, who's going to change us in the blink of an eye, man. The Lord's going to give us after everlasting life when we're beamed up into those chariots, man. He's going to put his laws, statutes, and commandments in our inward parts, man. We ain't looking to receive nothing from Esau, especially no goddamn Neuralink or no goddamn transhumanist body. None of his freaky concoction, his mRNA, his gene altering technology. None of his fucking frankenfood, his genetically modified organisms. We don't want shit that Esau is offering, man. We want our true shepherd is Yahweh Shai, man. It says, and he shall give you everlasting rest, for he is nigh at hand that shall come in the end of the world, which we're at the end of the world. It says, be ready to the reward of the kingdom. See, Jake ain't thinking about the kingdom, nor are they trying to prepare themselves or, you know, do the things that's going to accompany and that's going to bring them into the kingdom, man. Jake is looking to get theirs right now here in Babylon the Great. They ain't thinking about the kingdom. They ain't looking to suffer for Yahweh Shai's sake. They ain't looking to make their body a living sacrifice here on this side, sacrifice their life, maybe a career, maybe a family, so that they can win Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Let me get that real quick, man. Yep. This is show you the spirit that Paul had, right? This is Philippians 3 and 4. It says, though I might also have confidence in the flesh, if any man thinketh that he have whereof he might trust in the flesh, I more. And Paul had every reason to trust in the flesh, man. Like he said, he was a Pharisee of the Pharisee. Well, he's going to go into that, man. But here it is. You got niggas that barely woke up to the fact that they're Israelites right now. They're boasting in their confidence in the flesh. You got Jake's talking about where your fringes at, you know, trying to tell you how many laws they keep and that all you got to do is keep the commandments and you're going to be saved, which is a damn lie. So you got Jake out here in the world who wasn't born Israelites, who wasn't on Paul's level, but they're out here speaking and talking like they're on Paul's level. Talking about, you got to keep these commandments, brother. Stop seeking out things that are too hard for you. If you just keep these commandments, that's how you get salvation, which is a fucking lie, man. You see what these dudes are moving in this overinflated confidence, you know? Even Paul said that he could have boasted. He could have boasted in how many laws he was keeping, but listen to what he says, man. Philippians 3 and 4. Though I might also have confidence in the flesh, if any other man thinketh that he hath whereof he might trust in the flesh, I more. So Paul's telling you, look, if anybody's going to talk about how many laws they keep, shit, I could do that, man. I could be the one. I could boast in that, right? What does he say? It says, circumcised the 8th day, and the majority of us that's in this truth, we wasn't circumcised on the 8th day. We weren't even raised being Israelites, man. A lot of you niggas barely woke up to the fact that you were Israelites maybe 10, 15, 20 years ago. You know? But you got all this confidence in the flesh, man. Niggas the pride is all through the roof. It says, of the stock of Israel, of the tribe of Benjamin. Hey, here it is. Paul, he could trace back his lineage, man. He had the papers He had the he could trace back his lineage to being of the tribe of Benjamin, man. We don't have that until this day, man. It says, of the tribe of Benjamin, and Hebrew of the Hebrews, as touching the law of Pharisee, concerning zeal, persecuting the church, touching the righteousness which is in the law, blameless. So Paul said he was blameless in the law, man. So he could boast in the flesh. But here it is, you got niggas here in 2025 in America who didn't know that there was an Israelite probably 10, 15 years ago, ain't even keeping all of the laws, but still out here boasting in the flesh and telling you where your fringe is at. You know what I mean? Over here bragging about how many laws they keep, and they ain't keeping none of the laws, man. Talking to the IUIC. You niggas don't even keep the Sabbath on the right day. All right? Just amongst many other things. So humble down, man. All right? It says, but what things were gained to me, those I counted loss for Hamashiach. Yea, doubtless, and I count all things but loss for the excellency of the knowledge of Hamashiach, Yahushua my Lord, for whom I have suffered the loss of all things, and do count them but dung, that I may win Hamashiach. You see, and that's what it's about, man. You see? Hey, so, we count all things but loss, man. Like I said, so we're going to have to sacrifice things. You might have to lose family members. You might have to lose jobs. You might have to lose particular things, but we count them all dung so that we can win Yahushua and be delivered and be found when he returns as being those faithful servants, being part of his elect, man, and being seen as the ones that forsook this world, man. It says, and be found in him, not having my own righteousness, which is of the law, but that which is through the faith of Hamashiach, the righteousness which is of God by faith. So miss me with all that where your fringe is at, nigga. Because I done seen some of the most wickedest, vile niggas do the most heinous and wickedest things while they have fringes on, man. So miss me with that bullshit. That's all just you guys trying to boast in the flesh, man. That's you niggas just being proud, man. Hey, we're like I say here, we're trying to be found through faith in Yahushua, which righteousness is of the Most High by faith, man. Not by how many laws you can keep, not by how many fringes you wearing, man. Niggas so over righteous, niggas probably wear their fringes in the goddamn shower, man. Nigga go to the swimming pool, nigga got fringes on, man. Calm the hell down, man. It says that I may know him and the power of his resurrection and the fellowship of his suffering. You see, it's all about Yahushua, man. We're trying to win Yahushua. We're trying to be found unblotted and unstained by him. You niggas want to look good. You want to be presented and praised by niggas, by people of this world, man. You guys ain't really looking to be found, righteous by Yahushua. You want to be celebrated and patted on the back and be seen of men. We see you, we see you guys. You ain't fooling nobody, man. And you niggas is definitely not in the right spirit, man. All right. So let me go back over here. Back in 2nd Ezra, it says, and be ready to the reward of the kingdom, for the everlasting light shall shine upon you forevermore. Flee the shadow of this world, receive the joyfulness of your glory. I testify my Savior openly, man. Yeah, so we gotta flee the shadow of this world, man. This place, this world is through. This place is done, man. Only thing that's left for this place is to be ultimately obliterated and judged and destroyed, man. But Jake is still what? Jake is still trying to chase the bag. Jake's still trying to get clout. Jake still want to be a Hebrew Israelite celebrity here on this side. He want to be seen of men. He want to be promoted and, all this other worldly bullshit, which is ultimately seeking the approval and the worthiness of this world. We don't give a fuck about this world, man. We don't give a damn about the opinion of the people in this world, man. All right, we're only looking to try to please and be found worthy by Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. This is why we're making our calling and election sure, man. Making our bodies a living sacrifice. Coming out here on the highways and the byways, man. Constantly praying that the Lord, keeps the right spirit on us, man. Fighting a good fight, fasting, praying. Using this world and not abusing this world, man. Keeping our nose clean, staying out of trouble. Trying to, walk that straight path, so that we can be delivered and be saved, It says, receive the gift that is given you and be glad, giving thanks unto him that have called you to the heavenly kingdom, you see? Because we're called, man. Like I said, like these dudes telling you, if you just keep the commandments, that's how you make your salvation. That ain't true, man. Hey, you're only gonna have salvation unless you're part of the elect, part of the predestinated ones, man. Unless you're chosen by Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai personally, man. And the Lord is finna come down here talking about, yeah, I'm gonna save that brother because he kept all the 613 laws, which you ain't. The Lord is looking to save you through your faith, man. And our faith is going to ultimately be tested when this damn devil bring this MOTB, which you niggas is saying ain't the microchip. You niggas saying that the mark of the beast is sin. So that means a lot of you IUIC cats, that means y'all going to take that MOTB because you've been taught that it's not the mark of the beast. Just like you took that spider juice. You took that stabby jabby, man. And now look at all the information that's coming out what that shit truly was, man. Look how many of your members got put to death and taken back to the spirit world for taking that shit. See? So how much more when this MOTB comes, man? A lot of you niggas is gonna take that shit. You over here telling that young Jake, the mark of the beast is sin, brother. You're talking about the Yahweh Shai. Well, he didn't even say Yahweh Shai. He said JC gonna kill you if you ain't got your fringes on, man. But let me tell you this: hey, Lord's gonna kill you niggas when you take that MOTB, when you take that Karagma, when you got that microchip with your fringes on, nigga. So you niggas, man, you IUIC niggas, y'all the worst, man. Y'all the worst, man. And y'all proud. And the Lord gonna destroy a lot of you niggas, man. All right, back in 2nd Ezra, verse 38, it says, "Arise up and stand. Behold the number of those that be sealed in the feast of the Lord," which is the elect, "which are departed from the shadow of the world, and have received glorious garments of the Lord." You see, those that flee the shadow of this world, man. That's why we ain't got no investment in this world. We don't have no 10-year plans, man. All right, yeah, we work, we get our daily bread, we take care of what we take care of, but we ultimately know the time is coming to where, hey, every little so-called thing that you have in this society is soon about to be taken away from you, man. What you gonna do then, man? When this financial system collapses, when they tell you gotta get a universal basic income in order for you to receive electricity, power, your universal basic income, Section 8 food stamps, aid from this government, you got to go to the nearest shipping station and take your Karagma, man. Then what you niggas gonna do? All right, a lot of you niggas are gonna you're not gonna flee the shadow of this world. You're gonna go and bend down and become a part of Esau's new world and become part of his global citizens, man, and be destroyed by Yahweh Shai. It says, which departed from the shadow of this world and have received glorious garments of the Lord, right? Which is we're going to receive when we're taken up to the chariots and we're changed, man. That's when we're going to receive those glorious garments, man. Which is twofold, which is going to be, ultimately, those garments are going to represent the full, complete righteousness that the Lord is going to put upon us. And it's also going to be, likened unto, a whole new form of apparel, man. But it's going to start with, ultimately, the righteousness that we're going to put on, which is going to be put within our inward parts, man. All right? It says, the number of thy children whom thou longest for is fulfilled, which is going to be the elect, man. It says, beseech the power of the Lord that thy people, which have been called from the beginning, may be hallowed. You see? It's all about the elect. Let me get that, man. All about the predestinated ones. So it don't matter about how many fucking commandments you keep. Now, I'm not saying that you're not supposed to try to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. Of course we are, to the best of our ability. But you're not going to be saved because of how many commandments you think you out here keeping, man. You simple-minded, proud niggas, man. This is Ephesians 1 and 3. It says, blessed be the God, blessed be Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, who have blessed us with all spiritual blessings in heavenly places in HaMashiach, according as he hath chosen us in him before the foundation of the world. You see? And this is who Ezra was talking about. The elect, the predestinated ones who were already chosen from the foundation of the world to be the elect, man. And we're hoping and praying that we're a part of that number, man. And it doesn't matter. It's not about how many laws and how many laws you keep it, man. Or of course, like I said, of course we keep the laws to the best of our abilities, man. But us being chosen has already been chosen from the foundation of the earth, man. It's nothing that you did or nothing that you said or no garment that you put on or no amount of fly shit that ever came out of your mouth that made you be chosen. It was already chosen from the foundation of the world. It says, according as he have chosen us in him before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy and without blame before him in love. You see? So the elect was already chosen and delegated to this position, before the world began. No matter how many laws you keep or how many laws you've broken, man. If you're part of the elect, you're part of the elect, man. All right? And you're going to be found holy and without blame before the Lord regardless, man. There's going to be nobody can lay anything to the charge of the Most High's elect, man. Like it tells you, nothing's going to be able to separate the elect from the love of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. It says, having predestinated us unto the adoption of children by Yahweh Shai HaMashiach to himself, according to the good pleasure of his will. You see? It says, to the praise of the glory of his grace, wherein we have made us accepted in the beloved, in whom we have redemption through his blood, the forgiveness of sins, according to the riches of his grace, wherein he have abounded toward us in all wisdom and prudence, man. You see? So the blood of Yahushua is only ultimately shed for the elect, which will eventually be for all Israel. When the 2/3 perish here, they're going to come back through the loins of the elect, through that blood in the kingdom, man. And then we'll all be righteous, So that's a heavy statement that Ezra's made, man. It says, read that again. The number of thy children whom thou longest for is fulfilled. And that's not talking about any and everybody that just call on the name of the Lord, man. This is talking about the chosen of Israel. You can't put no Edomite, no Moabite, no Ammonite is a part of that predestinated number, man. It says, the number of thy children whom thou longest for is fulfilled. Beseech the power of the Lord that thy people, which have been called from the beginning, may be hallowed. And I, Ezra, saw upon the Mount Zion a great people, whom I could not number. And they all praised the Lord with songs. And in the midst of them there was a young man of an high stature, taller than all the rest, and upon every one of their heads he set crowns, and was more exalted, which I marveled at greatly. So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? He answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing, and have put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. Now are they crowned and receive palms, you see? And that's only going to be given to the elect, man. All right? You got Israelites out here bragging and boasting about how many commandments they keep, but they break one of the main commandments, which is not calling on the true names and the proper names of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, man. Unbelievable. It says, so he answered and said unto me, It is the Son of the Most High whom they have confessed in the world. Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord. And then the angel said unto me, Go thy way and tell my people what manner of things and how great wonders of the Lord thy power thou hast seen. You see? Hey, and us having to stand so stiffly for the Lord is about to be upon us, man, during this hour of temptation, when they start to bring this MOTB. Because like I was saying a week or two ago, pretty soon, man, hey, it's not going to be cute. It's not going to be fashionable to be proclaiming yourself to be an Israelite, especially when Esau come down with that great wrath, man. You're going to have a lot of these niggas that's out here bragging and boasting with their fringes. A lot of you guys are going to be the ones that's going to tuck those fringes in when all hell is breaking loose. When Esau got those mercenaries out here, out here on the streets looking for you Israelites, man. You're going to tuck them fringes in so fast, you're going to get fringe burns, man. All right? So stop bragging and boasting and all this high-mindedness, man. All right? This is... So, hey, man, we're trying to be found in that stead right there that I just read. And this is Romans chapter 13, verse 11. This is, it says, and now that, knowing the time, Romans 11 and, Romans 11, 13 and 11, it says, and that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. Like I read earlier in that Esdras, man. Hey, Yahushua is about to be revealed. He's about to come back, man. and our salvation is nearer than we believe. Yeah, we know that particular prophecies got to come to pass, man. Like the MOTB, this Third World War, Jacob's Trouble, you know, the sedition, the collapse of this society. But hey, at this point, man, any day could bring in the collapse of this society, man. The way that Trump is moving, all these executive orders, you know what I mean? He over there starting war with the over there on the border with those fucking what do you call them guys, man? With those cartel members, you got a lot of American, EU and NATO allies looking at Babylon the Great sideways. You got Canada talking shit. You know what I mean? And the way that Trump is moving, any day something major can happen to where, hey, this shit could collapse at any day, in any moment, man. You see, and it's going to lead to all these different prophecies coming fulfilled. And one thing that Elder Apostle Tahar always said is, once they bring that MOTB in, man, shit is just going to start going faster and fast and fast, man. And like I said, all the major players are in play to bring this digital beast system, to bring this MOTB, man. You see, hey, because right now you see what they're doing, right? They're auditing the Fed. They're coming up against the CIA. They're doing all these different things. They're coming up against USAID. They're figuring out all the corruption, all of the scandals, all of this. What they're ultimately doing is getting ready to collapse the society and start everything all over again. And they're just going to use AI to do the shit, man. It's a huge setup that they're about to do. That's why they're telling you that people are too stupid to fly planes. Pretty soon they're going to tell you that the CIA is too corrupted. The Federal Reserve is corrupted. You know, these aviation is corrupted. Everything is corrupted. Basically, humans can't be trusted anymore. So let's just collapse it all and just put it in the hands of artificial intelligence, man. Which is going to bring in this MOTB system, man. Digital ID, digital this. All right, we don't know who is who. We don't know who's a terrorist. We don't know who's trying to do harm to the society. So everybody needs a digital ID. Everybody got to get with this digital bullshit. And they got everybody already right there. All these tech heads. Elon Musk. I just saw a picture where he sitting on Time Magazine, like he's sitting as if he's the president, man. See, the people don't realize what's going on, man. Hey, these devils are about to. It's a coup happening, man. Where they're getting ready to totally just reboot everything, and they're gonna have artificial AI at the forefront, man. Right, and we want that to happen because, hey, that's what's gonna bring our salvation near. Bring Yahushua, bring this MOTB, bring this Third World War, man. All right? It says, and knowing the time that it is now high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believed. The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness and let us put on the armor of light, which is this truth, man. All right? Because this truth is the armor of light. The names of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, knowing you're an Israelite. Like I said, fleeing the shadow of this world, man. Preparing ourselves for the kingdom to come, man. Making sure that we got good works, that we're showing our faith towards Yahweh Shem Yahushai. By no means taking that MOTB when it comes. And it is coming, man. All right? It is coming, man. It's coming sooner than a lot of you, Jake, believe, man. All right? It says, but like I said, but in between time, we need to be casting off the works of darkness, man. Really fleeing this world, man, and stop putting your faith and trust in Egypt. This place is about to be destroyed. This place is on its way out, man. Everything is pointing towards America pretty soon about to be isolated and by itself out here, man. This place is going to be invaded. You know what I mean? Like I said, everything in this society is getting ready to collapse. And if you don't have faith and good works towards Yahweh Shem Yahushai in these times to come, you are not going to be comforted when all hell breaks loose, man. You know what I mean? When they're sending in these mercenaries, when they're sending in these foreign troops, man. When all hell is breaking loose, famine, death, destruction, invading one another, sedition, civil war. You can see it already brewing, man. They're not really promoting it on the news, but a lot of these Democrats is going ape shit. You know, now that they're talking about impeaching Trump again. And remember, him being assassinated is still on the table, man. So, hey, any day, this shit can just go completely out of control, man. And you, Jake, who ain't put off the works of darkness, you ain't right with Yahweh Shem Yahushai, hey, you ain't fully 10 toes down in this truth. You don't understand prophecy. You don't understand what's going to be going on. Hey, man, you're going to be led as a sheep to the slaughter in those days, man. It says, let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness, not in chambering and wantonness, not in strife and envying. And that's black culture in a nutshell, man. What? Chambering, partying, bullshitting, envying, being jealous, hating, social media beef. You know what I mean? Jake just wants all this attention. Look at me, look at me. You know what I mean? They ain't trying to sincerely come and put on this true light. Be Israelites, man. You know, sit their ass down somewhere, focus on prophecy, get their houses in order. You know, truly preparing for the times that are ahead, looking towards the kingdom of heaven. You know what I mean? Suffering for righteousness' sake. Jake ain't looking towards that, man. All right? And that's why, hey, when this thing goes down, it's going to go down hard on Jake, man. And it's going to be like a goddamn, it's going to be like those levees when they broke during Katrina, man. And Jake is going to be flooded and just, he's going to be flooded when Esau come in like that flood, man. The Lord ain't going to lift up no standard for 2/3. You scoffing ass niggas, you unbelievers, all you Christians coming up against the gospel, coming up against the prophets of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All you guys mocking and scoffing against the prophets, man. Hey, Lord got something for all of that, man. He's going to let your daddy Esau Edom bring a lot of it upon you in these the time of Jacob's trouble. It says, but put ye on the Lord Yahushua HaMashiach and make no provisions for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof, man. And that's what the majority of our people are doing, man. They're not putting on Yahweh Shem Yahushua. They're not putting on righteousness, suffering for right, making their bodies a living sacrifice, truly trying to be obedient and doing what's right in the sight of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Jake is out here just, like it says, loving this world and fulfilling every lust that they can. Brother did that video with these niggas talking about we listen, we don't judge. So Jake ain't trying to be judged, man. Jake don't want to be corrected. Like I said, Jake ain't trying to put on Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Jake want to put on this world. Jake want to put on being a bad bitch, being a thug, being a rapper, being whatever the fuck, man. Everything except for Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. All right, what else I got? Get this Matthew 24. This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 42. This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 24. Matthew 24 and 42. It says, watch therefore, for you know not what hour your Lord doth come. Right. None of us know the exact day and hour or minute Yahweh Shai is coming back, but we know through the signs in the sun, through these eclipses, solar eclipses, lunar eclipses, you know what I mean? Keeping our eyes on prophecy that, hey, the signs of Yahweh Shai coming back is near, but we don't know the exact hour and the exact date, but we're making sure that we are watching. We're making sure that we're walking righteously. It says, but know this, that if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up. You see, so we're watching, man. The majority of our people, they ain't watching for Yahweh Shai's return, because if they were, they would be doing the works that accompany salvation. They'll be out here doing what we're doing, man. You know, putting away the works of darkness, man, fleeing the shadow of this world, keeping not celebrating these different fucking wicked holidays, calling on Jesus, being Christians, Baptists, niggas, hoes, sluts, scallywags, all these different things, man. They will be watching diligently for the return of Yahweh Shai. Their eyes will be in tune with prophecy, man. They'll be seeing everything that's going on around this world and filtering it through the scriptures and getting themselves in order, man. Preparing themselves, watching, making sure that they're doing everything necessary to be found without spot and without blame before Yahweh Shai comes back. It says, therefore be ye also ready, for in such an hour as ye think not, the Son of Man cometh. And a majority of our people are not watching. That's why that day is going to catch them as a thief. That's why when the Lord comes back, they're not going to be ready. They're not going to have any works or fruit meat for repentance, man. The Lord going to look at Jake and he's going to totally just destroy them and squash their ass, man. Because when they had yet liberty, they despised. Oh, let me get that real fast. See, because when Yahweh Shai comes back, he ain't playing no games, man. There ain't going to be no negotiations. There ain't going to be no talking, Jake got all the liberty right now. Matter of fact, let me get this too. Real quick. This is Isaiah chapter 55, verse 6. Seek ye Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, and he will have mercy upon him, and to our power, for he will abundantly pardon, man. You see? So that's showing you that there is a time where the Lord can be found. That's why I'm reading this Matthew 24. But Yahushua is going to come in a time and an hour when you, Jake, ain't going to be ready, because you haven't been seeking the Lord. You haven't been trying to find him while he may be found. Hey, because right now is the time where he can't be found. But when he comes and crack those clouds and he's come for a second return, it's going to be too late. Those who already found him, they're going to already have found him, man. Everybody else, when he comes back that didn't found him, hey, it's going to be weeping and gnashing of teeth, all right? It says, therefore be ye also ready, you see? So you got to be ready, man. And now is the time to be ready. Not when he cracks those clouds, not when he makes his second return. You know, that's going to be too late then, man. All right? That's when those doors of mercy are going to be shut, man. And if you ain't, you know, in those, if you haven't been in the secret chamber of the Most High before he comes, man, guess what? You're going to be outside of that, man. Oh, let me see if I can get that real fast. Wow, what is that scripture, man? Let me get this. This is Matthew 22 and 9. It says, go you therefore into the highways, and as many as ye shall find, bid to the marriage. So those servants went out into the highways and gathered together all as many as they found, both bad and good, and the wedding was furnished with guests. And when the king came in to see the guests, he saw there a man which had not on a wedding garment. And he said unto him, friend, how camest thou in hither not having a wedding garment? And he was speechless. All right? A lot of you Jacob's going to be speechless in that time, man. All right? When Yahushua comes, man, you're going to be full of sin. Your sin's going to be weighing you down. You know you wasn't doing right. You know you wasn't watching. You didn't make yourself ready, man. You know, hey, you're going to be speechless in that day, you see? It says, then said the king to the servants, bind him hand and foot, and take him away, and cast him into outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. For many are called, but few are chosen. You see? But we're hoping to be part of that predestinated ones that's called and chosen, man. All right? We don't want to be just called, you know? We want to be called and chosen. We don't want to be dissed by Yahushua when he comes, you know, when he makes his second return. We want to be, you know, greeted. We want to be embraced. You know, we want to be, you know, embraced by the Lord. We don't want to be dissed and told, I never knew you. Get out of my face, ye who work iniquity, man. All right, we don't want to be on that receiving end of Yahushua's return, man. It says, therefore be ye also ready, for in such an hour as ye think not the Son of Man cometh. Who then is a faithful and wise servant, whom his Lord hath made ruler over his household, to give them meat in due season? Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing. Verily I say unto you, that he shall make him ruler over all his goods. But if that evil servant shall say in his heart or his mind, my Lord delayeth his coming, and shall begin to smite his fellow servants, and to eat and drink with the drunkards, meaning Jake that come into this truth, that fall out, you know, you got a lot of Jake that do that. They come into this truth, you know, they'll give the Lord, I'll give the Lord 5 years. He don't come back by then. Shit, you know. Jake start falling out of the truth. They start trying to corrupt the minds of other brothers that this ain't the truth. Try to pull you into some flat earth shit, or, you know, or this ain't the truth, or whatever. Let's go back to Christianity, you know. They'll begin to beat the men servants and try to, you know, draw away men with them into perdition, you know. It says, and he shall begin to smite his fellow servants, and to eat and drink with the drunken. Right, you start bringing in all these wayward philosophies, bringing in bullshit into the truth. You know, talking about Babylon the Great is the Vatican. You know, and whatever other weird doctrine these evil servants start to do. You know, it says, the Lord of that servant shall come in the day when he looketh not for him, and in an hour that he is not aware, and he shall cut him asunder and appoint him his portion with the hypocrites. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. See, and that's you know, that's why we're continuously trying to stay on our watch, man. You know what I mean? Making sure that we're being diligent. Make sure that we're staying up to date what's going on with prophecy, so that when these things begin to happen, we know exactly what's going on. We're able to maneuver. We're not going to be out here not knowing what's going on, not knowing what the MOTB is, man. You know, telling you it's everything except the charagma. You know? This is, what else I got? Let me get this. So this is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 1. It says, but of the times and the seasons, brethren, you have no need that I write unto you. Why? Because we know what time and what season we're in. Like I said, we're continuously staying on our watch, watching for prophecy, reading these articles, understanding what's going on with the financial news, what's going on geopolitically, what's happening over there in the land of Israel. We're paying attention to what Trump is doing with this whole what he's doing over there with Israel in that Gaza situation, which that's going to lead to World War III. That's going to lead to the least of the flock, drawn out Babylon, America into this Third World War. Hey, because Trump trying to, take that Gaza Strip for America. Hey, a lot of those Arab nations, they ain't feeling that shit. They like, look, we ain't with it. We ain't signing on, and that's just going to cause more and more conflict. That's going to cause more and more saber rattling, more and more conflict over there, man. See, and we love it, man. We love it. See, so we're watching everything, man. You know, like I said, what's going on financially, what's going on geopolitically, what's going on locally here in Babylon the Great, paying attention to executive orders that Trump is signing, you know, watching the uproars of these people, seeing what's going on with NATO and the EU is bucking up against America. You know, everything that's happening, man, hey, it's, in these times in this season, it's all linked to prophecy. So we're well aware of what the hell is going on, man. This is how we know that the return of Yahushua is getting closer and closer, man. And we know also, too, that the time of the hour of temptation is drawing near as well. And 2nd Ezra 15, 2nd Ezra 16 chapter, we know that it's getting closer to where, hey, we're going to have to be pilgrims out here pretty soon, man. Just moving completely in the spirit and in the faith of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, as things are going to get worse out here. We know they're going to bring in more, trying to bring in new lockdowns. I was just reading articles today. I saw a couple of clips where they're talking about that bird flu again, man. You know? So, hey, man, everything is happening. You just got to make sure you're paying attention and you're watching. It says, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. You see, that's a constant theme within the scriptures. It's coming as a thief. But it's only going to come as a thief to those that are not watching, those that are not in tune with prophecy, those that are not, that don't have the eyes to see and the ears to hear. They're going to be the ones caught off guard. So we know a day is going to come where, hey, these jakes are going to be looking for the men of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. But guess what? The Lord's going to take us off the streets, man. These videos are not going to be so readily available, man. We're not going to be out here on these corners and in the highways and in the hedges preaching and prophesying this word, man. All you Jake taking the men of the Lord, taking it for granted, thinking that you always have time, you can always just put off getting into this truth, man. Hey, that's going to end up biting a lot of you Jakes in the ass, man. Especially when you're going to want the answers the most. They're not going to be there for you to find, man. Shit, it's going to come to a point to where, hey, I can literally see them trying to ban the Bible. Trudeau was trying to do that, last year? He was trying to ban the Bible, ban you from reading the Bible out in public. You had that one chick who was praying in front of one of those abortion clinics over there in London or Europe somewhere, and she got arrested and thrown in jail, man. I think they let her out, but you can see the trajectory where this world is going, man. Like I said, Trump talking about deporting people who have anti-Sim views, which they can easily label the men of the Lord and the prophets, lump us in that category, man. Because we do speak about who the true Israelites are and who they're not. We do tell you that those people are not the they're not the biblical Israelites. They're a bunch of imposters and thieves. So we can be gaffed up and rounded up for that alone, man. You see? So you got to be, you got to be in it. It says, For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape, man. You see, we know that that day is coming too. You know, here in Babylon, hey, they don't promise you, Jake, a lot of peace and safety. Wait till shit really starts getting buck wild out here. They're gonna come with the solution. They're gonna come with, to the answer to all of the looting, all of the famine, all of the hyperinflation, all of the you know, the famine, the food wars, the scarcity, the chaos, the calamity. They're gonna come with the perfect answer. It's going to come in the form of digital IDs, a 15-minute city, like I said, UBIs, you know, and they're gonna promise you that as being the salvation and the safety that you need for the chaos that they're going to ensue to bring the order out of the chaos, man. It's going to come with that C ragamuffin, man. All right, it's going to come with an Elon Musk Neuralink chip, a 15-minute city, you know. You will eat the bugs and you will love it. All that shit, man. You see? It says, but ye brethren are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief. So we know when Esau starts pushing this shit, hey, it's not going to overtake us. We're not going to be deceived because we know exactly what this system that he's implementing was created to do. And it's not to make, to transcend, you know what I mean, normal human capabilities, man. Maybe for these elites and for the higher ups, but for you everyday average people, you Israelites, it's to enslave you and to basically make you worshipers and worshipers of this beast system, where he's going to merge you with machines, he's going to put shit inside you that's going to change your molecular structure, change your DNA. He's going to put his name within you on the inside. You're no longer going to be authentic creation of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. You're going to be one of his, like I said, new world citizens, man. And a goddamn a vessel fitted for destruction. You see, so that day is not going to overtake us. We're already up on game, man. We already see what all this digital shit, all of this, you know, like I said, what this Trump administration is ultimately leading humanity, and it's already happening over there in China, over there in India, over there in Europe, and different places around the world. Now they're bringing it here in America in a major way, man. Now it's Babylon's turn, man. And like I said, in the starting lineup that Trump got, man, hey, those guys are all for it, and they're all passing laws and putting legislations in place to justify all this bullshit, man. You see, hey, we peep game. The Lord got the spirit on us to see. That's why we know eventually, hey, we're gonna have to totally detach from this society completely, man. You see, and we're already preparing our minds for that now. But like I said, a lot of you, Jake, you scoffing at it. Oh, y'all niggas is crazy. That's some sci-fi shit. Why did Esau? Man, Esau ain't thinking about me like that. The white man ain't thinking about me like that. Yeah, okay, nigga, whatever, whatever. You know, yeah, Jake over here. I don't believe the Most High gonna bring Jacob trouble. Yeah, okay, whatever. That's why that day is gonna overtake you as a thief. And when it comes, you niggas are not gonna be prepared physically, but ultimately not spiritually and mentally, man. All right, and it's gonna break you down and bust you down, man. You're gonna find yourself just willingly just letting Esau put all kind of shit up in you, man. It says, for ye are all the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. Therefore let us not sleep as do others. Right, a lot of Jake's sleeping on Esau. He's sleeping on this technology. They're sleeping on the ultimate plan of these elites and what the Lord is putting the spirit on them to ultimately to do. Hey, but we know, yeah, it sounds crazy. We know that Esau is crazy, but we know that what he's doing on the left hand, hey, it's all part of prophecy, and the Lord is giving him the ability to do it to a certain extent. Yeah, it's stupid. Yeah, Esau should stop. Yeah, he has the ability to just be chilling and living fat and, you know, making this world, you know, be a very prosperous place, but that wasn't for the wicked to do. You see, so hey, Jake is sleeping, thinking that what we're saying is crazy, it's far-fetched. I ain't believing all that. Hey, whatever, you ain't gotta believe it, but guess what? When it's in your face and it's at your doorstep, and this devil was putting that shit inside of you, then you're gonna wish you hadn't slept or you hadn't just been so nonchalant about it, man. It says, but let us who are of the day be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love, and for a helmet the hope of salvation. You see, because we're hoping, our hope and our expectation is to be saved from this new world order, man. To be oh, you get that, you know, to be delivered, to be saved, man. You know, we ain't hey, we're Our hope is that we ain't gonna get caught up in Jacob's trouble, you know, getting torn to pieces by wild beasts, getting caught up in race riots, getting caught up with a band of cannibals or teeth of wild beasts, or just a bunch of wild niggas or Edomites, or caught up in martial law, or whatever is going to happen in Jacob's trouble. We're hoping to be delivered out of it, man. All right. Yeah, this is Psalms 140:4. It says, "Keep me, O Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, from the hands of the wicked." Right. This is what we're praying for. That's why we're not sleeping. We understand what's going on. You know, we're paying attention to prophecy. We see what everything that these devils are trying to implement. So part of our prayer and our hope is that He's going to keep us from the hands of the wicked, from the mark of the beast. You know, from this digital beast system. You know, from Neuralink. You know, from this Trump administration, from this third world war, from famine, death, destruction. You know, from the inventions and plans of the wicked. It says, "Preserve me from the violent man." Who's the violent man? Esau, Edom, man. So we're praying that the Lord preserves us, that we're not get caught up in the hands of the violent man, who have purpose to overthrow my goings. The proud have hid a snare for me and cords. And what is the snare? What is the trap? This whole digital beast system, this whole Trump administration, man. All the shit that these devils are implementing is nothing more than a snare and a trap for your souls, man. Putting you in a 15-minute city, that's a fucking trap. That's a snare. But it's going to be presented as peace and safety, as tranquility, as a way to, save the planet Earth. You know what I mean? To fix the ozone layer, to give it, to reduce everybody's carbon footprint, so that these deadly natural disasters are getting out of control because of climate change. All that bullshit, all that lie, man. You know? It says, "The proud have hid a snare for me and cords. They have spread a net by the wayside. They have set gins for me, Selah." And like I said, this whole digital system is nothing but a snare being laid out for all you dumbass people, man. But like I said, these people, they're asleep. They don't have the spirit. They don't understand the trap that's being snared for them, man. You know, listen to that chick, Whitney Webb. She be going in on these devils, man. She be bringing it all out, man. But this is what they're ultimately, these devils are doing. And our hope and part of our faith is that the Lord is going to deliver us from those times, man. It says, "I have said unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Thou art my power. Hear the voice of my supplications, O Lord. O power, the strength of my salvation, Thou hast covered my head in the day of battle." You see? Hey, and Esau, right now we're in a spiritual war. Pretty soon, Esau's going to rage a physical war on all of you American citizens out here, man. Pretty soon, there's going to be so many T attacks and so much chaos, you're all going to be deemed terrorists or possible enemy combatants until proven otherwise. Until you allow yourself to be uploaded into this man's digital hub. Put yourself on the cloud. Allow AI to be judge, jury, and executioner over you in this beast system, man. You see? It says, "Grant not, O Yahweh, the desires of the wicked. Further not his wicked device, lest they exalt themselves." Selah, man. See? That's what we're praying. That the Lord comes back, destroy this devil, man. You know, send back Yahweh Shai in time to foil this devil's plan, which we know it's going to happen anyway. We know that the triumphing of the wicked is short. We know that the Lord's going to only let this devil go so far, but hey, we're hoping and praying that we don't get caught up in none of that shit, man. Even when it's at his height of him trying to crown his enterprise with success, hey, we want to be covered. We want to be delivered. We want to be in a place to where all his plans and his attempts don't overcome the elect, man. And we're protected and delivered from it, man. All right. So back in Thessalonians 5, it says, "For the Most High have not appointed us to wrath, but to obtain salvation by our Lord Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, who died for us, that whether we wake or sleep, we shall live together with him." See? And that's the hope that we have, and this is the hope that we're pushing for the elect, man. That regardless of what happens, hey, if we're part of the elect, we're going to receive salvation. We're not going to be destroyed. We're not going to be caught up in any of these attempts and snares. We're not going to be deceived and taking the MOTB. We're not going to be deceived and taking the Neuralink. You know, we're not going to let this devil inject any of his bullshit or anything that he's offering inside of us, man. We're going to be those precious chaste virgins to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. Hey, which 2/3 of our people, a lot of you niggas that took that stabby jabby, you're no longer virgins, man. you've been penetrated with that goddamn spider juice, man. And pretty soon, a lot of you are going to be injected with that MOTB and that mRNA and whatever other concoction he's going to be pumping and filling you with, man. You're going to be totally defiled and totally fitted for destruction, man. Yahushua's not going to accept you and take you up to the chariots. You're going to have to burn here and die here on this side, man. And you're going to have to come back, as a newborn babe in the kingdom of heaven. All right? What's up there? Let me get this. Let me get one more. I'm gonna close it out. This is this is 1 Peter chapter 4 verse 7. It says, "But the end of all things is at hand. Be therefore sober and watch unto prayer." See, the end of all things is at hand, man. Like I said, every day is getting closer and closer. Everything we're seeing is something that's leading closer to these last few prophecies being fulfilled. Every another day closer to where we're seeing more chariot sightings, man. We know that Yahushua is drawing closer. And we know that we're at the end of Esau's rule and at the end of his rulership, man. It says, "And above all things, have fervent charity among yourselves, for charity shall cover the multitude of sins. Use hospitality one to another without grudging. And every man have received the gift, even so minister the same to one another, as good stewards of the manifold grace of the Most High. And if any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of the Most High." What is the oracles? The prophecies, man. And that's ultimately what we tend to be about, especially in these last times, man. Going into prophecy, man. Niggas talking about, y'all just read the news. That ain't prophecy. Well, nigga, how is it not prophecy? Nigga, don't you know that the acronym for news means north, east, west, and south? That's information that's coming from all four corners of the earth, and we take that and we filter it through the scriptures. You jackass, man. It says, "If any man minister, let him do it as of the ability which the Most High giveth, that the Most High in all things may be glorified through Yahushua Hamashiach, to whom be praise and dominion forever and ever." You see? So everything that we do is so that Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua can be glorified, not glorifying yourself, not talking about how many commandments you keep, where your fringes, brother. Niggas out here talking about, I keep all the laws perfectly. You niggas is goddamn liars, man. And you're doing that for self-glorification, man. Look, everything that we do is always glory to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man. The fact that you're in this truth is glory to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Every day that you wake up is glory to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. You understand this truth, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You're out here prophesying. It's all for the glorifying and through the power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man. This is not of ourselves, man. We didn't give ourselves this gift. We didn't give ourselves this faith. We didn't give ourselves this wisdom, knowledge, or this understanding. We got it from Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, so all glory and dominion is unto them, man. It says, "Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you." And we all catch hell. We're all, dealing with our own shit, but hey, the ultimate fiery trial is getting ready to be upon us. Hey, and the Lord got Donald J. Trump in office to bring the ultimate fiery trial, which is the hour of temptation, man. See? So if you're bending and breaking now, how much more, when shit gets real ill out here, when the Lord starts sending those plagues on Egypt like as before, all right? When these cyber attacks come, when the lights go out, when there's no food in these stores, when there's no gas to put in your car, when sedition is taking place and invading one another, and these devils are, when that fiery burning wrath of that multitude is kindled over those that believe in the Lord, what you going to do then if you can't even maintain and hold it down now? It says, "But rejoice inasmuch as ye are partakers of Hamashiach's sufferings, that when his glory shall be revealed, you may be glad also with exceeding joy. If ye be reproached for the name of Hamashiach, happy are ye, for the spirit of glory and of the Most High rested upon you. On their part he is evil spoken of, but on your part he is glorified." You see? So, hell with all these scoffers, all these Jake's coming up talking shit against the prophets, against the men of the Lord, calling us the Hebrew Israelites, they're racist, their doctrine is all God loves everybody, y'all are evil, whatever, man. You say that all you want to, but guess what? You might think you're speaking evil at us, but hey, Yahweh Shai is being glorified because we're preaching the right doctrine. You're not. It says, but let none of you suffer as a murderer, or as a thief, or as an evildoer, or as a busybody in other man's matters. Yet if any man suffer, it says, as a Christian, let him not be ashamed, but let him glorify the Most High on this behalf, man. You see? So we find ourselves in that situation, you know? So no matter what we're out here doing, as long as we're doing this, speaking this truth, we're prophesying, we're speaking the right doctrine, and we're being shunned and shit getting talked against us, hey, that's all good, man. That shows that we're in the right spirit. And at the end of the day, hey, Yahweh Shai is being glorified in that. It says, for the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. And if it first begin at us, what shall be the end of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High? You see? It's talking to all those Jakes that know that they're Israelites, man. And that fell out of this truth, but that's just bugged out. That's just, treating this truth as just some hobby. They're not doing videos, not doing shows, not making their bodies a living sacrifice. Got niggas talking about why I'm not a Hebrew Israelite anymore, and going on vocab, Malone's couch, wounded and hurt, and spewing out all of your discrepancies and your hurtness, man. Hey, judgment's gonna begin at you, man. The Lord's gonna come visit you niggas first, man. It says, and if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? Wherefore let them that suffer according to the will of the Most High commit the keeping of their souls to him and well-doing as unto a faithful creator. So we gotta, no matter what is going on, man, we gotta keep our souls to a faithful creator and know at the end of the day, hey, the Lord's gonna do what he said he's gonna do. Hey, the Lord said, my servants are gonna eat. We're gonna eat, man. In the time of famine, we're gonna be taken care of, man. Read Psalms 91. The Lord said those things are for his chosen. And guess what? Those things are going to be for his chosen. However they're going to come. It's just up for us to keep faith and know that, look, we got a faithful creator, man. No matter what dire situation we find ourselves in, no matter it seems like all odds against us, man, hey, the Lord's going to do what he said he's going to do. And like Elder Apostle Gabar was saying a couple of days ago, hey, man, when we pray, we got to tell the Lord, hey, Lord, remember, you said this, you said that. You said your servants was going to eat. I've been serving, Lord. I've been doing to the best of my ability. You said, that the beasts of the earth would be at peace with me. You know what I mean? So you gotta, we gotta, ain't nothing wrong with doing that. Telling the Lord, hey, Lord, you said this, you said that. Hey, let it be done. So that's why at the end of the day, it's really nothing to fear. But of course, we're in this flesh. But hey, man, the Lord's going to make moves for the elect. The Lord's going to he's going to do particular miracles for his chosen in these times that are ahead, man. We just got to just be faithful and just move in faith and don't doubt. Don't be unbelieving. Just move in faith and trust. Hey, man, the Lord's going to take care of the rest, man. So with that, I'm going to close it there. Lord willing, this is edifying. I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders. Great millstone that rule well. Peace and blessings be multiplied on all you brethren, pushing this word in all sincerity and truth. Lord willing, you are edified. Shalom.